Welcome to the story world. You can learn effective facts about life by subscribing the channel and turn on the notification bell for our next video. Let's start the video. In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills and emerald fields, there lived a boy named Aman. Like most children his age, he had dreams that soared far beyond the horizon. He envisioned himself as an engineer, creating marvels that would change the world. But unlike others, Aman had one glaring obstacle. He struggled with his studies. No matter how hard he tried, the words in his books seemed to jumble together, and numbers danced on the pages, mocking his every effort. While his peers excelled with ease, Aman found himself lagging behind, ridiculed by classmates and dismissed by teachers. Yet deep within him burned a flicker of determination, a silent promise to himself and his family. This is the story of how that flicker grew into a blazing fire, how through sheer willpower and unrelenting consistency, Aman overcame his struggles and turned his dreams into reality. The Rise of Aman, a tale of perseverance and consistency. Aman was an ordinary boy living in a small town surrounded by lush green fields. He had big dreams of becoming an engineer and lifting his family out of poverty. But there was one major hurdle. Aman struggled with his studies. Mathematics confused him, science seemed like a foreign language, and every time he opened a book, his mind wandered. His classmates often teased him, and even his teachers thought he would never succeed. Despite all this, Aman had one thing that set him apart: determination. He might have struggled, but he wasn't ready to give up. The turning point. Aman overheard his father talking to his mother late at night. "I wish I could give Aman a better life," his father said. "But with the way things are, I'm afraid he'll end up working in the fields like me." Those words pierced Aman's heart. He couldn't bear the thought of disappointing his parents. He decided that no matter how hard it was, he would put his all into his studies. The very next morning, Aman woke up an hour earlier than usual. He took out his math book, the subject he feared most, and started practicing. The first day was tough. He barely solved a single problem correctly. Frustrated, he slammed the book shut. But then he remembered his father's words. "It's okay," he told himself. "I'll try again tomorrow." Building consistency. From that day on, Aman made it a habit to study every morning before school and every evening after his chores. His study sessions were far from perfect. There were days when he didn't understand a thing and days when he felt like giving up. But he didn't stop. Slowly, he started seeing progress. To make his studies more manageable, Aman broke down his subjects into smaller parts. Instead of trying to understand an entire chapter in one go, he focused on one topic at a time. He also sought help. He approached his teachers, who, seeing his effort, started giving him extra attention. He even asked his brightest classmate Ravi to tutor him. "What's the point of studying so hard, Aman?" Ravi teased one day. "You'll never beat me in class." Aman smiled. "I'm not competing with you, Ravi. I'm competing with myself." Overcoming challenges. Aman's journey was not without challenges. His family's financial situation worsened, and his father fell ill. Aman had to take on additional responsibilities, working in the fields after school to support his family. This left him with even less time to study. But instead of letting this defeat him, Aman adapted. He started studying during his lunch breaks and late at night under a dim lantern. He also learned to use his time in the fields wisely, practicing math problems in his head and memorizing formulas while working. His mother noticed his dedication and began encouraging him. "You're doing great, Aman," she said one evening. "Keep going. We believe in you." Small wins. Aman's efforts began to pay off. In his next math test, he scored a passing grade for the first time. It wasn't much, but to him, it felt like winning a gold medal. His teachers were impressed by his improvement, and his classmates began to respect him. "See what happens when you work hard," his math teacher said, handing him the test paper. "Keep it up, Aman. You're capable of more than you think." Encouraged by this small win, Aman worked even harder. He started participating in class, asking questions, and solving problems on the blackboard. His confidence grew, and so did his grades. Reaching the goal, years of consistent effort finally culminated when Aman appeared for his engineering entrance exams. He was nervous but determined. He had spent countless hours preparing, and he was ready to give it his best shot. When the results were announced, Aman's heart raced as he checked the list. His name was there. He had secured a spot at a prestigious engineering college. Tears of joy streamed down his face as he ran home to share the news with his parents. "I did it, Ma. I did it," he cried, hugging his mother. His father, now recovered, patted his back proudly. "I always knew you could, son," he said. The Dream Life College was a new challenge, but Aman faced it with the same determination and consistency that had brought him this far. He graduated with top honors and secured a well-paying job at a leading tech company. Years later, Aman returned to his hometown, not as the struggling student everyone once pitied, but as a successful engineer. He built a new house for his family, funded the education of underprivileged children in his village, and became an inspiration to everyone who knew his story. Moral of the story: Aman's journey teaches us that success is not about natural talent, but about perseverance and consistency. No matter how difficult a task may seem, breaking it down into small, manageable steps and working on it every day can lead to extraordinary results. In life, you don't have to be the smartest or the strongest to achieve your dreams. You just need to be willing to try, fail, and try again. As Aman proved, the key to success lies in never giving up. Thanks for watching the video. If you like this video, subscribe our channel and turn on with us for more exciting videos.